salary this year. In his second season with the Clippers, he has been brilliant in the playoffs. Took more three-pointers than anybody in the postseason.
Big time plays, Mike. Not afraid of the bright light. And they needed a guy in the absence of Kawhi Leonard, and he has not disappointed.
Remember, he had that 27-point game in the clincher against Utah. 25. As Paul throws it up. There was some contact, no whistle, as George comes the other way. Still 4.5 remaining. George against Crowder. Pulls back, jumper. Shot won't go, but a foul on Crowder.
Looks like it got hit in the eye. I'd like to look at that Chris Paul shot too.
George shaken up. Grab the jersey.
I think they are going to review it.
And put a hand right in the face. Officials discussing it. Yes, they're going to take a look.
That's not flagrant. The Chris Paul shot, I thought it was a foul at first look. And again, he kicked his leg out on one early. He kicked his leg out earlier and got the benefit of the doubt on this one. He did.
I think that's a flagrant.
Oh, come on.
Well, we're stopping the game in the park. I'm letting you know that.
I am sick of the sissification of the game. That's not a flagrant foul. He contested, he fouled him. Shoot your 2 free throws.
No, that's not just a contest. That's a slap in the face. He understood what he was doing.
All right, let's bring in Steve Javy. Steve, by the end of the play, Crowder, that hand still continues, goes right into the face of George. Does that look like a flagrant in your estimation?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll break the tie. I'll break this tie 1-for-1 with Mark saying it is and Jeff saying it isn't. I truly believe this is unnecessary contact. Should be penalized with a flagrant foul. You got to realize the time of the game too. I know some people don't like to say that. We're getting to the end of the game, and I'm telling you that's unnecessary contact. Should be penalized with a flagrant foul.
The hand continues towards the face after the release. And it looks more than just momentum there.
You sound like you agree with us, Mike.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. And while they're checking on George.
You know, Steve never gave me the benefit of the doubt.
There is unnecessary contact into the face. It'll be a flagrant penalty 1.
There you go. Another very big ball.
You're staring me down like, oh, I got it right. Just because the referees agreed with you doesn't make it right.
You're right.
You know, like rolling your eyes at me.
So it'll be 2 free throws and possession with 4:17 remaining. He hits these 2, they go up 14, can add to that.
I tell you what, Paul George has been outstanding. It's not just those numbers. Rebounding the basketball, defending. Reggie Jackson gets a breakaway dunk off of the lob attempt that Paul George breaks up to 8. It's the little things that he's done that really has put him in. He's been the best player on the floor tonight.
Well, they needed a spectacular performance from Paul George to win and force a Game 6. They have received it. 36 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 14 of 19 from the field, 3 of 6 from downtown. And here's the second one as we send it over to Rachel.
Well, Mike, the treatment that the athletic training staff was giving Paul on the sideline here is consistent with getting an actual cut across your eyelid. They were using some fabric to do what looked like stopping some bleeding, putting some cream on it, and obviously he's back out and okay, but that is the significance of that hit.
Back to Rachel. George against Mikal Bridges. Brings it back out. George over Bridges. Another! Paul George, and this is the largest lead of the night. A 16-point advantage.
I like what the Clippers are doing. They're just playing one-on-one. Clearing everybody out of the way and letting Paul George do him.
And Paul George has quieted this building here in Phoenix. Chris Paul with a jumper. That's good.
Chris Paul switches on to Paul George to try to get up and under it.
You want to set a screen to get Trick ball off.
Marcus Morris drives across the lane, kicks it out, stolen by Cooper, saves at the ball. And Morris with a foul, and that's the last thing the Clippers want right now. When they've got a comfortable 14-point lead, and now the Suns can score with the clock stopped. So I'm really not happy with that play. Certainly the best game of the three Chris Paul has played it since returning from the health and safety protocols.
I like what Ty Lue is doing. He looks over in frustration and he says, Paul George, get the basketball. Doesn't matter who's defending. They want to run the offense through Paul George.
Crowder with the ball denial. George gets three. George the drive. Stripped by Crowder. Gets it back. Stripped the second time and a reach and foul. And Crowder upset. He's got to be careful. They're really trying to tell Courtney Cleveland to tee him up.
I would
Big challenge.
that Monty Williams will challenge us if he gets a good look. That's a foul.
Yep.
That's why you can never believe these
And
players.
he's going to use the challenge. Well, they'll take a look, but I shouldn't say there's no way, but there's no way they can overturn this.
That's clearly a foul.
We got to get the green light on, though.
Crowder vehemently arguing. That's a foul on Crowder.
At Mark Valeriano.